All right, guys, I got my coffee ready to go. Let's break down exactly what I'm doing to pay off my student debt. As you can see, I have $120,000 of student loans, which is absolutely gargantuan. Bit of context, so I finished my PhD about 5 months ago, and I recently got employed working at a nuclear power plant. So it pays pretty okay, but obviously I have a lot of bills to pay related to student loans, and life is really expensive in Canada. So we're just chipping away. We're making progress. Kind of slower than expected, but I'm going to break down my finances and maybe you guys can see something that I can improve on. So let's go through this. So I live with my fiance. We split everything about 50-50. What I do in my sheet, actually, so I have all my, let's call it like things that I've got to pay. Student loans, insurance, gas, groceries, I got to go buy a t-shirt. Random shit like that. So what I'll do is each month I'll tally up everything that I'm spending on groceries, gas, things like this, and then I'll calculate an average, and then that's what goes into my sort of like monthly spending category for that item. So groceries, we've got about $600 a month that I'm spending right now. For gas, it's about $370. I have to drive almost an hour to and from work each day, so it's pretty brutal. Rent is $15.95. This is Canadian again, and we split it about 50-50, so I'm paying $786 a month. Internet, about $50, and it goes on and on. So student loans, $622 a month. That's quite a lot of money, and I'm going to be paying that, damn, for the rest of my life, dude. Student loans, holy shit. Did I fuck myself over? Maybe a little bit. God damn, got a PhD, I guess. That's good. Eating out, so about $360. Subscriptions, $100, and then like other $500. So I spend about $3,600 a month. And after taxes, I get paid about $50K a year, which turns into about $4,100 per month. So just subtracting these two numbers, I'm left over with about $555 per month in just free cash. And then I take this amount and I'm allocating it towards RSP, future wedding, FHSA, and a rainy day fund. And these sort of allocations will change maybe month to month depending on what things matter more. Like let's say I have this massive, my car just broke down. I had to spend a bunch of money and my rainy day fund goes to like zero. I'll put this at a higher percentage and maybe take a bit off of, the other three categories. So that's what I do. And then I just set up my, these sort of like bi-weekly like Questrade withdrawals that go to FHSA or my RSP, and I'm just trying to build that wealth slowly. So let's look at my net worth now. So we've got our student loan category, and I actually each week I'll sit down and throw in all this data pretty quickly for myself and for my fiance, because we're trying to pay off our debts and trying to be determined, but damn, is it ever hard. So there's no interest on the student loan. So what I was doing to begin with was just not paying it off because I wasn't working for a little bit, and I got the 6-month deferral, the repayment assistance plan, and just pushed that off, and I just started to pay that here recently. So that's a new item that's come up. My Questrade's been growing steadily. I've been adding to that. We're kind of down to 67, but stock market fluctuates, but we're in it for the long run. So we're up at 75. We're down to 67 now. Donald Trump comes out and makes a tweet, and then that's game over for the portfolio basically. So right now we're about at minus $48,000. This is August, and we're chipping away. We're chipping away at that basically. So we'll see how things go right now, how this changes. I'll keep you guys tuned in, and hopefully we build up that net worth, basically. Got to build up that fucking net worth. Yeah.